Alright, everything should be live and up and going. So, welcome back to my next attempts at beating Royal Sapphire. Last run, we wiped the Flannery again. She just seems to be the wall that I can't get over. Hopefully, with any luck, this run will be the run. I've got some better plans and better ideas for some of the harder fights for me, and hopefully things just go better. Do better than before, and that is the plan. Yeah, I'm just gonna do better than I did last time. I've already got my next nickname theme planned out as well, so it'll be pretty easy to, I think, figure out once you see the first few for sure. Oh man, Ross is going to be so disappointed with me whenever he decides to check out the stream. Let's refill my water real quick. Yes, we will nickname this Kabul. I have no clue if I'm pronouncing that right. But it's okay, I'm trying my best, and really that's all you can ask. No, we did not mean to talk to you again. He's going to start making our way through, and I'll be using less speed up once I get through more of the early game. And actually, when I get running shoes, really. Go ahead and just get 3 stacks of rare candies. Just to have them prepped and ready. We'll get 2 stacks of 4 restores. Then 1 stack of repels. And I believe actually this guy can give me the fishing rod already. Let's see. Alright. Interesting. I forgot to give Sneasel an orange. Or sorry, Kabul an orange. Hopefully it should be okay. Okay, so her Slowpoke is pretty weak. And Pichu is also pretty weak, too. Well, if we get a crit, that also helps out a lot. Nice. Metal Claw, just in time for Pichu, right, guys? Damn, that was so much damage. I really feel like Kabul actually is doing a lot more damage than what I would have been expecting. Like, I know it's the strongest of the starters, but geez. In terms of, like, actual raw offensive power. And it even has a modest nature, so it's getting reduced attack. So I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm just expecting less because I'm so used to using some of the weaker starters. Also, the thing is poison point, which is nice. Poisoning on contact is very, very good in a lot of cases, so that is something to keep in mind. And then we'll get Pokeballs from Brendan, and then we'll be able to get 4 encounters. Oh, something else I'm going to do on this account. I'm actually going to be skipping some of the encounters. I plan on skipping. Where's my pen? All of the routes that have a Lotad as an encounter. There's a Lotad special, like, secret base where the only Pokemon you can get is a Lotad. So, I think I would like to delay those, even on the off chance that I wouldn't even get Lotad anyways, from those, just to make sure that I'm trying to maximize encounters. But Route 101 is free game. Oh, Meowth. Okay. I personally don't think Meowth is very good, but um, at the very least, it could be a sacrifice later on down the line. I think this does get Limber as an ability it can have in its final stage, so that might be okay for Watson, meaning I don't have to give something up. Like, it could be useful to not have to give it a Cherry Berry. Hell, let's see. Piranha. It's about to be painfully obvious, I think, what the main theme is going to be. Alright, so I'm really hoping for Remoraid or Love Disc from this area. I don't feel like getting a Zero. Oh, fuck, it got away. Every time I've gotten an Azurill from here, it has not had huge power, meaning that it's basically useless. And of course, I talked about it, so here it comes. Algiers? Algiers? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Alright, Route 103. From Route 103, we do want to actually just get a regular encounter. Lotad is one of the potential fishing encounters. Swablu. That might be useful later, depending on when it evolves. I don't remember when it does evolve, but being an electric neutrality, dragon typing is just really good, so. Let's get the fun. Pago Pago. And then we get one more encounter. Although we can't get it right away if I want to fish. But I don't think I really want any of these Pokemon. Like, the best one here is probably Centured or Poochyena, which is the most likely one. But I'd be pretty annoyed if I got Skitty, or Whismur, or Zigzagoon, or God forbid Rattata. We already have Azurill, so it's either going to be Tentacle or Goldeen. I also don't really like Goldeen, but I think the idea of getting Tentacle is better. We'll say, hopefully this thing is like Peck or some shit, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. And normally I'm all about like leveling up the entire team during this, just because you have so few Pokemon, but I don't really give a fuck at this point. Like, the teams are pretty weak, and I have no reason to be using any of the other shit, so... Well, since I'm only going to be using 2 Pokemon, honestly, it'll probably be pretty simple to not have to candy up anymore, just to let them level up naturally through beating up on the trainers. Next fight is just Teddy, Ursa, and Ralts. I'm not super concerned with either of those. Well, it looks like we are getting ready to come up on our first route that we're gonna skip. Potentially, with Route 104. Oh, Leon's annoying. Oh, man. Why would you double yawn? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Holy shit. Getting fucking played. Oh, and this thing has guts. Oh, and now it doesn't switch. Now it doesn't yawn. Oh my god. Fucking Pago Pago, I hope you fucking can kill this thing now. This thing is stupid. Oh, I've never been so annoyed in my life. Actually, that's not true. But, good lord, it's a contender. Good lord, that was so fucking annoying. Like, if the least annoying thing to do is to speed up through the fight, that's how you know it's a bad fight. Okay. So you can come over here and fish. Come on. Tentacle, awesome. That is the one I wanted. I need my Pokeballs. So La Vega? Is that how that would be pronounced? I assume so. We'll also buy a stack of these. And yeah, a bunch of these berries as well. Alright, we definitely fish here in Petalburg. We have a really good chance to get Crabby because we've already duped out Azurill. I would really, really appreciate. I think female Krabby is like by far best, but if I get male Krabby, it's still really, really good. Now and yes, male Krabby, but it's okay. Whoa, my fault. I didn't realize you weren't about that Premier Ball life. Forgive me. And this one shall be named Luando? Please tell me it has shell armor as well. If it doesn't have shell armor, it'll be a little bad. Thank goodness, okay. Ah. And what does this ability have? Is this Clear Body, Liquid Ooze, Clear Body? I think that's Timid. That's minus attack plus speed. Yeah, weakens its poison attacks, but I don't care. That's really solid. Alright. So looking at Route 104 as well as Petalburg Woods, both afford a 10% chance to get Lotad. And now with Route 104, I can fish, and I can get Love Disc, Psyduck, or Totodile. I've heard really good things about Psyduck from other people. And although I'm not a fan of Love Disc. So I think the plan is to delay 104. Because again, it has the potential for a Lotad. Like, none of the other encounters there look really good anyways at this point in the game. So I don't think I'm going to be that upset about missing them. That's kind of like my thought process. And kind of same thing with Petalburg Woods. I have 3 water types, so realistically, I think I'm going to be fine for I'm gonna be fine for Roxanne, and if I do feel like I might need to get a grass type later, I have other options to get. So, skip routes. There shouldn't be encounters, but whatever. Layer 4, Edelberg. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. So, what are the next upcoming fights? Youngster Billy and Rich Boy Winston. Wanda's got most of Rich Boy Winston handled. I'm not really worried about that. What does this thing get low kick? There we go. And this thing gets a Mega Drain for grass coverage. That's lit. Alright, and that should be good enough levels for everybody. But even though the Lotad secret base is like kind of far in, like it's not, you don't get access to it until Flannery Split. It's only a few different routes that can even have Lotad, but I just don't think that getting the like getting a duplicate and then just being like missing an entire encounter when I know that I can get it later guaranteed is just kind of messing with me. Unnecessary crit, okay. And I think Lavea can stay in here too. Yeah, we're gonna get faked out, and it's gonna start like either bulking up or rock smashing. But with faster, this thing has really bad stats, and we're gonna be healing. Yeah. And then we'll have Kabul come in for this. You realize I didn't put woods on the little notepad I have. So again, another fake out mon. Meowth is gonna just fake out, but 1 to 2 low kicks will be enough to take the thing out. Ooh, Oranberry, forgot about that. Not like it matters much, but still. Alright. And then the thing is, going for Mud Slap. And I think I just want to play it safe. There's no reason to risk stuff. Even though, like, fighting is quad weak, also I just want to kind of split experience a little bit. Just to make sure that Kabul does not overlevel. Kabul is one of my best Pokemon, and I do want it for fights upcoming. And Mudshot takes care of this in 2 hits anyways. And this might Mud Slap, but yeah, scrap, so we're okay. We'll go heal up, and we want Pago Pago in front. I'm actually going to give this another rare candy. Alright, and again, we're skipping Petalburg Woods because there's a chance for Lotad in the grass as well. Another 10%er. So the next ones are going to be Rustboro City and Route 116. Alright, Surskit, Cascoon, C-Dot. Heck should be the most damage. Ability. It only has the one agility, so that's fine. Cascoon might be annoying. And a Harden. It has Rest. Oh, I hate this thing too. I'm gonna use Rest, isn't it? Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Just could not be bothered to deal with that right now. Take out Chip, that's fine, and then C-Dot probably is a two-shot. Two-shot. Pago Pago, honestly, it's awesome. I'm not taking enough to use the waste the Oran Berry. Not that it matters, they're $1. Okay. I say as I full restore the thing anyways. Alright, so next up is the Aqua Grunt. Lead is Poochyena with Intimidate, so we'll just use Clear Body Tentacle to just not care. And we can Water Gun it down. And it has an Oran Berry. If it starts dealing damage with Headbutt, like we could have Mega Drain to switch to. But the idea is that it'll be at least turn 1 Water Gun, and we'll see what happens from there. Okay. It's Howling, which is annoying, but it's a 2-shot, or 2 more hits, although it has Oran Berry, so probably is going to make it 3 more hits. Brings it really low, though. Alright, 29 down to 17. Meaning, kind of like no matter what, we're dead to crit. So, I mean, we will still Mega Drain to get health back. It's not quite going to be a 2-hit kill with Mega Drain, so we will have to switch to Water Gun. That's okay. And I think next out will be Snorunt because of Bite being most damage, I guess. I still feel like we Mega Drain because we have decent Special Bolt. Alright, 21 down to 17. Oh, we're so fine. Excellent job, Nevaeh. Mortar. Toxic Acid Protect. Um, Mega Drain is our best move. Barely. So now it's just Acid Deal. Okay. He's gonna be perfect spamming. Okay, now we'll switch. Ooh, I did get rid of our only, like, neutral move, though, from Kabul. Okay. Alright, Luanda can come in, though. That's fine. I doubt we're faster, but, I mean, I don't really care about Toxic Wind much. I'm probably just gonna KO this thing. And last out is, his own Krabby. Which doesn't really threaten me with much. Whirlpool would be annoying, so I think we will switch to Levea to hardcore resist it, and then kill it with Mega Drains. Because the only other thing this thing has is Harden. Nice, nice. Yeah, brother, you can get as hard as you want. It does. Alrighty. Yeah, that was pretty simple. Alright, we do need to heal at least the one of that poison. And we can swap Pago back up front. Then next team is Caterpie, Kakuna, and Execute. I'm honestly really appreciative of the fact that, like, for the most part, like, grass is something that you don't actually have to go through. So that way it's super easy to delay encounters. Like, you can just not go in the grass. That's what I think a lot of, like, older Pokemon games fail at, is that it's like, the grass is meant to be like, oh, you need to, it's a challenging thing you have to, get through. But it's like, you can just run from battles, so it almost defeats the purpose. This thing is toxic. Whatever. It's not going for it. Spring shot. I'm gonna go for Harden, and I think I'm still gonna be faster. No, I lied. I'm a liar. But this thing does not have rest, so. Yeah, it is decidedly worse. Last up is Execute. Okay. I was gonna say, Leechu's a little annoying, but what's that? 3-shot. I was say, it's eventually gonna get this Leech Seed off, and that'll suck. But provided I don't, like, get confused and hit myself from confusion next turn, then this is still a KO. Julio. I have all these Pokemon, but I couldn't win. Alrighty. Next up is a trainer with a Shroomish, Oddish, and Sparrow. So it should be Like, pretty easy to pack up there. And then Lotad, Sentret, Vulpix. Shrimish having Effect Spore does kind of like suck ass, but it's okay. I think it's also just probably going through this Stun Spore Poison Powder anyways. So it's like I'm gonna get status like almost no matter what. Unless it misses. Let me check damage on something. Is Swift actually gonna be like the same damage? Alright, so 35 doubles up to 70 from super effective. Stab bonus puts it at 105. Whereas Swift just goes up to 90. So if no, it's not worth it. We just go for Peck until we get the KO. And hope we don't get status. Oh goodness. Oddish. Probably going for Poison Powder on us. Unless we crit. Pago Pago, you are showing up, and I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll just keep you in for Spearow. Like I do most of these runs, whatever like decent flying type I get early on tends to be kind of my carry through the Petalburg section. Just because if they end up over leveling, I'm probably not bringing them to the Rock Gym anyways. Alright, we got a Lotad here. This thing does have Icy Wind. There's no way that we're dead to it. Swablu has like okay-ish Bolt, and Icy Wind is also not Stab, and Lotad has really bad stats. Plus, we're going to be switching out from Pago Pago anyways after this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Sentret. We'll switch to Kabul just because of the fact that we have less super effective move into it. It's still going to be a two-shot because like this thing doesn't weigh much at all. That was a little bit more damage than I was expecting, I'm not going to lie. But a two-shot's a two-shot's a two-shot. So. God, this thing gets so much XP. Alright, this is about to be like the most confusion to ever confusion. So I'll go take it. $22. Oh yeah, we are so fine. Dude, wait, I didn't realize how goated Swablu was when you get it early. That's insane. Oh, we're speed tied. That's interesting. Not a 2-hit KO, sadly, but it's alright. There we go. And the next trainers we have to deal with are going to be gym trainers, so we can go ahead and get encounters taken care of. Refresh. That cures statuses. We'll take that over Prowl. We do have 2 more coming up. We'll get a Psychic type from Rustboro, and then a Fighting type from Route 116. We're most likely going to get Ralts. Which Ralts is actually kind of bad, and I hope we don't get it. Or, sorry, not Ralts, Abra. It's kind of bad. Well, like by the time you can actually get to a move tutor, like it's past when this thing would be useful. it doesn't get its own psychic type, like, actual damaging move until after it's evolved at, like, 22, which is past Brawly's level cap. Like, they really made sure this thing was shit. Alright, this is gonna be the Valley. And then we've got... Ooh, item up here. Oh, sweet. On $1 on the ground. Hell. So worthless. Okay. Machop. I'm not certain how good Machop is overall, but kind of forced to use it anyways. So, it is what it is. I think I would have rather getting like the 4% Fortune or High Road. And this is St. John's. Alright. We'll go ahead and team build for the gym. And I think probably once I beat the gym is when I'm going to stop streaming for the day. I do have like stuff going on in very soon. But I wanted to at least get some progress going through in here so that way I can at least say I've done something on this for the day. Alright, we're definitely putting Machop on the team over Meowth. Yeah, and we'll just kind of leave it at that. So, pulling up the trainer info. No, I went all the way back to the top. Just hold on. Okay, there we go. I think... Wow, this thing actually has huge power, and its attack stat is higher than its special attack. See, I didn't even check it because I just was convinced it was going to be really bad. It's not going to be great, no, but it's at least not horrendous. And yeah, it looks like I probably will bring Pongo. Pongo, at the very least, it's like decently fast and can use Sing, which isn't like super accurate in this game, but I mean it's something which is better than nothing. We're gonna level up everybody to 13 for this fight, and 14 probably for the next fight, and then of course 15 for the gym league, depending on how things go. Ooh, learned Aqua Jets. Not that it matters much. Learning Karate Chop. Karate Chop overloaded. Ice Punch. That's a very interesting move. Ice Punch is also really strong, actually. In fact, I think it's actually my strongest move into this Cubone. So I think I'm gonna lead with oh, what the hell did I name this thing? Algiers? Algiers? I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I'm gonna be saying that a lot this run. Alright, 2 gym trainers, and then Roxanne, and then we'll probably call it up. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go for the Ice Punch. Freeze? Oh, wow. Did not even take hardly any damage either. Hey! Oh. Well, Algiers, it was a good shot. I do appreciate you doing something. It is a whole lot better than nothing. Yeah, I think we just watered down this thing down too. And last but not least, we have Isui Growlithe? Is what this form is called. Oh, this thing's faster. Interesting. Although, how only is going to boost Rock Tomb, which you probably won't use in Quick Attack. Okay, so it just wasted its first turn. That's so funny. Not a bad debut performance from Algiers. First time actually ever using a Meryl at all. I'll keep that in mind. And now we don't even need the candy up for this next fight. We're fine. Famous last move. Ayy. Alright, Swinub. I think we'll just keep Wanda in. It makes sense for right now. Yeah, it's still a 2-shot. Yellen's like a little annoying, but Geodude doesn't really threaten us with anything. Yeah, I guess we'll see what it's going for, and then we'll see if we switch. Rock Tomb for speed control. Can't get crit, and that's definitely its highest damage move as well. 11? Summit did 12. So we're still safe. Wake up, Aqua Jet, and then if this is a 2-shot, then this thing dies no matter what. Hey. Tell me, man, Krabby's that guy in this game. You never really get to use a Krabby early, so like it's yeah, it's got plenty of flaws, but like you can use it so well when the stats aren't like that bad, and it's also pretty easy to play around its flaws as well. Like you just don't let it take special attacks. Like it's very simple. Alright, this thing's gonna learn Rock Smash, and then I think it also learns a move right after this as well. Agility, which we will not learn. It's not at this time. I might move tutor it back. Dragon Breath over Refresh. Alright. This thing in Oranberry. Wrong one. Alright, now we've got Roxanne. Now, last time, Roxanne went for Rock Tomb on my Krabby, and we still outsped after the one speed drop. And that's just kind of what I'm hoping for. So that way we can just take this thing out, like, no sweat. Like, the quicker we can get, like the quicker we get tempo on this, the better. Alright, faster, so it's gonna Rock Tomb at least, for the first one. Mudshot does well over half. Oh yeah, it drops its speed as well, so even though it's gonna go for Rock Tomb, speed doesn't change. I did watch the 12th Pokemon movie. What even is the 12th Pokemon movie? I didn't really watch a whole lot of movies. Alright, Kabuto, this thing has both Mudshot, or not Mudshot, not for this, it has Mega Drain, which is probably what it's going for. Yeah, it is a poison type. Is that a problem? A lot of the gym leaders have at least one Pokemon that's not of the type that they are, to have a little diversity. Yeah, we just Karate Chop this thing. Water Pulse Confusion would suck, but we don't get it, so we're good. So close to a one-shot. I don't know if Bullet Punch actually takes this thing out, but we have to go for it. Geodude. I think it just saw Brick Break as like the highest damage move. Defense Curl. Nice. Okay, Machopp's actually really good into this as well. I never got early Machop, so I didn't know how good it could actually be. This Onix does have Swagger and probably outspeeds me. I think I Bullet Punch it to get damage off first. Decent damage. Yeah, Dragon Breath. Don't hit yourself, St. John's. Come on. Damn it. Ooh. Alright, I imagine this is still going to be Dragon Breath. Which is okay. We'll switch into Lavea. Should take that decently well. Yeah. Yeah. And then we Water Gun. Oh, this is going so well. I think it's just going to be Team Order, and it's going to be Nose Pass. Even if it's Growlithe, though, that's fine. I guess preferred. It's the Chain Kill, Nose Pass. This thing does have Thunder Wave, so that's probably why it came out. But that's okay. We'll Water Gun for now. Actually, probably should have Mega Drain. Thunder Wave. Oh wait, this thing is a Starf Berry. This thing is going for Rock Tomb. We switched to Kabul. Probably should have equipped Cherry Berries. Sandstorm. Okay. Sandstorm doesn't really do much in this fight. Especially because it comes out so late. If Nose Pass was like the lead, it'd be one thing. Hey! Okay, I wasn't sure if I was gonna KO it from there. Alright. All that's left is Growlithe. Growlithe is lower level than us. It doesn't really threaten with anything. It's that easy! It's this easy! Get some chip from fire damage and from Sandstorm. And then we low kick for the KO. No Death Roxanne. That's what I'm talking about. That was, I think, probably the cleanest Roxanne fight I've ever had. And I'm proud of it. I really am. Didn't even have to use Pago Pago or Algerians, so that's awesome. Thank you guys, anyone who's watching. I do appreciate y'all so very much. I will be streaming sometime tomorrow, most likely as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. I do got some stuff I gotta get ready to go do. So y'all please take care and stay safe. Thank you.